Hello and welcome, my bitches, my bros, and my non-binary hosts, to our brand new series, Mqya, or My Questions, Your Answers. And this is going to be a somewhat weekly series where I ask you guys some very demented questions about COD, and I will read off your worstest answers. Now, this should actually be a series that longtime fans of the channel will recognize. When I say long time, I mean like 2018 NicoleCringe viewers, okay? Back in the dark ages. If there is anyone still left from there. Anyway, this week my question was, what will DLC 4 be called? And here are your DLC 4's answers. By the way, yes, this is very heavily inspired by Yai. First up, we have The Spider Within Me. Of course, starting out strong with the spider reference. I mean, it is Takio's map. Of course, we're going to have some spider reference. Let's go ahead and get it out of the way early, I guess. Next up, we have The Path of Spiders. Is this just gonna be fucking spider references constantly? Ah, we get it. Fucking Blundell made a weird plot point in BO3, okay? Oh, here's one that's not spider related. Emilio says DLC 4 be called Minorities Reckoning. As in Takio and Carver are getting their souls back. Yeah, I get it. Can we go back to the spider jokes, please? That was better. Oh, My Wedding with a Spider. There we go, back in the fire. Zombie Chronicles for Bo7 says DLC 4 be quite an inspiring name. And you know what? Well, I agree. Hear me out here, okay? What if we go real old school and him with a Map Pack 4 name? How about that? Jeremy, Harry, a forklift, also called an industrial truck, lift truck, jitney, high-low, fork truck, fork hoist, and a forklift truck. It's a powerful industrial truck used to lift and move materials over short distances. The forklift was developed in early 20th century by various companies. Sal? Are you okay? Do you need a hug? Oh my god, it just keeps on going. Now, you know what would be an insane thing for Trek to name the map? Shinonuma Born Again, also known as Shinonuma 5. You guys like this map, right? We're not crazy, are we? New Super Mario Brothers DS level 85. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, as someone who's only ever played the original Super Mario Brothers on NES and then the one on the Wii, I have no idea what the fuck this means, but with how the episode's been going so far, I'm just going to assume there's a giant spider in this level or something and move on. Rumble Volcano. You know what, Derpy, this actually has me thinking between this and the last answer. If my memory serves me right, I think the Mario 64 map is one of the most popular custom maps of all time. So, hey, Treyarch, why not lean into that and give us a full-on Mario X Zombies collab? Okay, you know, I think that'd be kind of neat. You can even release it as paid DLC to make sure it's extra good and juicy, because that's how it works. Okay, it looks like we finally have a real answer here. We have Land and Fire in Japanese. Okay, I like this guess, Blue Cookie. Oh, and you have another one here. Also real answer, Luigi Mansion 4. See, Trek, I'm telling you, this is a $1 billion idea that you're just sitting on and doing nothing with. Takio's Volcano of Fun and Friendship. This goes kind of hard, and I actually like the name, but it's a bit too long. I think the map name would be a lot better if you just cut it from here and had that. Drawn Fong Remastered. See, now we're talking. Now I'm getting a little hard. And Reckoning 2. Okay, I'm soft again. Super Shinonuma Revived Again Chronicles Part 2. Okay, I like it. The Mag from the Lighthouse. I guess that wrestler's belt relic is really melting you guys' minds at this point, huh? Hopefully the relics on Seed of the Kakano aren't as bad as this one. Okay, this one from Bruno5 is written in Japanese, and I just know it has to go hard. Anything in Japanese goes hard. Just let me translate this. Okay, man, whatever. Oh, another one in Japanese. I'm sure this one won't suck in. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, next answer we have is Com City. Man, that's just any map featuring Kagori Reaver, am I right?
Yes, dude, that's what I've been saying.
What the fuck? How did you get in here? Shoo, before I bring the amulet out of the vault. Go. Not a wrong answer, but the map name is Kanan no Terra, which translates to Temple of Flames, which I unironically can actually see them naming the map this. And honestly, even though I said wrong answers only, there was actually a bunch of ironically good guesses, which I'll put on screen here, but sadly, none of them could just compete with the sheer awesomeness of Takio and Carver map. Bravo, Skywalker, bravo. Division 7 with a Division 9 shaped throat. Man, if there was one thing I miss about classic zombies, it was the fact that there was like 90 different Group 935 clones. And somehow, they all fucking sucked at their job. Even worse than Group 935, which was iconically incompetent in the original storyline. and they somehow one-upped them at being bad. We kind of got that with Requiem v Omega and Cold War, but since then it's just been Janet's, which is Americanized 935, since, you know, it's another version of Kaufman's Wet Dream, and now we're back to just plain old 935. So I actually wouldn't mind if we get some Division 9. Would it make any sense? Not really, especially with this version of Takio, but fuck it, I don't care. Nothing about these games makes sense anymore. It's all about nostalgia and aura. Zetsubo no Shima. And finally, a creative Zetsubo no Shima 2 joke. There was a lot of these that were just basically Zetsubo no Shima 2. Although, imagine how funny it'd be if they unironically just started naming maps that were inspired by previous maps, like as a sequel. You know, Turn Ashes in the Transit 2.0. Dries and Draken's Origins 2. Renamed Nuketown as Tomb the prequel. Fuck it. I vote that as a community, we start calling these maps by the name they're clearly inspired by. Who cares if it's not the official name? If we can ignore the fact that this bum is actually named Arthur for 9 years, I'm sure we can get Liberty Falls 2 Electric Boogaloo to take off. Sadly, a name I don't ever see taking off is Takio's Ass Crack, and that's simply because Takio's Ass Crack is nothing to joke about, Veltramite. It's a serious matter, and I expected better of you. Oh, and here we have a leaked name from Senior Stubby, one of the most trusted leakers in the COD community. Outside of myself, of course. And we have No Super Egg Shima. Damn it, they got us again with No Super EE. I still find it funny, by the way, how Treyarch is the only studio to not give us a game with a Super EE reward. Both Exos and World War II somehow had one, but BO6, a game with more development time than those two combined, somehow didn't get one. Yay. Next up, we have Zetsubo no Kazan, aka Volcano of Despair. And see, I like the train of thought, but I feel like putting Despair in any map name is just cheating and fishing for a good review. Because you know Stanley is just going to come out with a 7-hour review about why it's so goated. Meet and fuck Volcano, Nicole. Thank God for that comment there, because I thought there was some meet and fuck Volcano named Nicole and was going to fuck the Nicole Volcano, and that would have been weird. Man, that joke sucked. I'm going to keep it in because that's how we roll here. We keep in our bad jokes, because if I cut out the bad jokes, this video would be 2 seconds long, and it would just be the intro, and that's it. And hell, I'll probably even cut the intro out because it's not that funny anymore. I should probably move on before I keep rambling. Skibbity Falls, thank you, Valen. DLC 4, more like DLC Bore. Oh, killed him. Does a gay little dance. These have been really great answers so far, guys, but I'm afraid to say these are all kind of pointless because there is actually no new map coming out in Season 4. It's just going to be griefed again. And our final answer for today's video is Zetsubo no roadmap. Yeah, I really wish we could have gotten a roadmap today, but no, we had to get our military slop trailer instead. And sadly, they also confirmed that MW4 won't have any zombies. So that's why I'm thinking we should make our own Modern Warfare zombies. So that's my question for you guys next week. What should our own MW4 zombies be about? Give me a basic, plot synopsis, like how in Bo7 we're trying to bring back slavery, or I guess defeat the guy trying to bring back slavery. I don't know, the warden's motivation's kind of iffy there. But, something like that. Give me that from W4. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.